everybody, this is Pixie Willows and I am here today to show you in Ark Survival we are going to set up camp today and start preparing to tame. So I went ahead after I recorded the last video on getting started and leveled her to the point where she can actually make the narcotic arrows that we were talking about in yesterday's video. So, if you are going to PvP, I would not recommend even setting up camp where I am going right now. But since we are on a single player game, this is a good spot for me to go ahead and set up camp. Now, that doesn't mean I'm making a home, it means I'm setting up camp. It means I'm going to set up and start making, crafting, that kind of thing. What I need to go further in the game. So it's kind of a long run. Not too long though. But you can see all the different creatures. Dinosaurs, dodos, pteranodons. Pteranodon, again, like I said before, is going to be the first tame that we tame. They give you the ability to fly and be a little more safe. If you're in a primitive server, I'm not sure if you can fly or not. I know things clearly it's primitive, so you don't get to have the technology of like end game technology. As a way I would put that. It may not even be considered end game, I don't know. So here's where I started to set up camp. I have a little fire here. I had cooked some food. There's my mortar and pestle. Let's go ahead and put some of the berries that I gathered in there. We'll get that started. And this is how you make the narcotics. You need 5 of the berries just to make 1. So we'll only be able to make 3 there. We'll get that going. Now, I have just a thatch floor, and yes, unless you have gates, unless you have your house together, this is what happens. The dinosaurs walk all over your stuff, and if you have your fire going, they will actually get burnt by the fire, and they will destroy your fire. So that's one of the 2 reasons why I would not leave it going, especially during the day. The second reason being that you're wasting your wood. So now, if you look, what we need next is we need these 2 items right here. The forge, and you need the forge to be able to make the smithy. So this is what our goal is right now. I just need the stone to be able to make the smithy. So let's go ahead and get some stone. You'll find that you're always gathering stone, wood, thatch, flint. Oh, there went my my axe. I didn't even pay attention. Thatch. I need thatch. Okay. Great. Okay. This area over here is not quite as safe as where I was. And I know it's not that far from where I was, but if you see... There we go. If you see like a line of dinosaurs going back and forth like this, it's like a pathing. That means there's going to be some nasty things in that path. So the closer to that you are, the chances become higher that there's a dinosaur that wants to eat you. Okay, let's go back to getting the stone. And we do have to go over there to get some metal, but that'll be in a minute. Excuse me. And I'm getting some extra even though I did not need this amount. There we go. I decided to go ahead and do that, and let's go ahead and repair our pickaxe as well as the hatchet again. We've leveled up a couple levels. Definitely want to go into, put some into oxygen. That way you can hold your breath underwater. That's a good way, unless you're hiding from megalodons, that's a good way to get away from other dinosaurs that may not be able to swim or dive to get away from them. Also, there's places that you can go underwater that, even though there are other abilities, as far as like scuba gear and things like that you can make later on, that initially if you have higher oxygen amount, you can do it without the scuba gear. So, okay, fortitude. Now, let's go ahead and make the forge. We're going to also have to make spark powder to light the forge. You can put wood in there, but spark powder, I found, actually you could see that it says requires wood, thatch, or spark powder to activate. I found that spark powder, for some reason, maybe it's obvious to other people, but to me, you know, it lasts longer. So let's go ahead and make that. We will put it out on top of our flooring. See how on the grass you can't put it on? That's why I have a couple floorings here. We're also gonna probably have to move this over here. Probably gonna have to make another mortar and pestle. We'll see. And these are all things that you're basically is going to be disposable to you, no matter if, you know, what area you're in. Meaning if you're doing PvP, PvE, PvE may not necessarily be disposable to you, but this is a means to basically get you to your forever home. You know, you're kind of stuck until you can do certain things. And I don't want to say stuck like it's a bad thing. I mean, this game is meant to be done, you know, in this way, clearly. Alright, so there is that. To make spark powder, which is that, you need stone and flint. See, and that's what I meant. You're always going to be gathering stone. You're always going to be gathering wood. Let's go ahead and start making. The one thing that this does do, though, that it doesn't say, is it actually makes, I believe it's two things of flint, spark powder for every one that you tell it to craft. So if you look up on above where I showed you yesterday, above the crafting sign on the left side of my screen where my inventory is, you'll see it says I can make 32. Well, then that would be 64. Let's go ahead and do that. You can take it back out of the smithy, so it's not like you're going to be wasting any of that if you are able to leave, you know, before all that is used up. So now we've got the spark powder going. We're going to go over and gather some metal. And again, when you're hitting rocks, when you're harvesting, you know, things that you've hunted, basically whenever you're striking anything, make sure you know where all the dinosaurs are, because all it's going to take is a few swipes from these guys, especially in the cloth armor that I'm wearing, and your character would be dead. And sometimes you've irritated them to the point, or it's something in the game that they basically camp on. They basically stay on top of your corpse, and they're daring you to come back and try and get it because they'll kill you again. So you just want to be careful, is the moral to that story. See, now I'm showing you, I did not show you. This is if you look at this, there's gold. There's like veins running through it. See the difference between this and this? This is where metal is. This is what you want to go after for metal. See, now, what are we? We're using the pickaxe. Let's try the hatchet. Wait, what happened to my... Oh, that was the hatchet. Let's try the pickaxe. There we go. The pickaxe is giving me some metal. Makes sense, right? You know, it's a mining pickaxe. So you're going to want to take as much as you can carry, or until you've basically used up this vein, is how we'll put it. This big boulder vein. You're not going to get that much initially because you're using a wood and stone pickaxe. Alright, why is that making that noise? There we go. You're starved. 5 something to eat. Okay. 4, I believe. We'll do it. Let's... Oh, and you decided that you're just gonna stay right there, didn't you? These guys are cool. But the ground shaking is crazy. I can't imagine. Alright. So we're going after some more metal. And of course you're getting stone as well. Sometimes you'll be dropping some of that stone. Oh, and I just broke that. Okay. Whoa! What happened? Oh, no! No, no, no. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. See, now we'll go in the water and we'll get away from them. And yes, we are near water. I forgot to show you that. Is he coming after me? He's still coming after me. Let's go in the water. You have to be careful even in like water areas like this, because there are like fish that will attack you and things like that. I haven't been in this area long enough for very many fish to spawn, but even those could be the bad ones. I don't know. Alright, I'm pretty sure he's not coming after me anymore. He or she, whatever it was. Oh, and look at you. Okay. Well, wrong one. We're gonna fix that. There we go. So if you're fixing something, if you're crafting something in your inventory, you saw how slow I was going there for a second. That's how fast or slow you will run. So make sure if you do something like that, you're not near, you know, things that want to kill you. Or other players that want to kill you. Okay. Now, again, if you did not watch my video yesterday, there is PvE and PvP in this game. There are both servers, so that's what I mean by that. It's not specifically PvP and it's not specifically PvE unless, you know, that I'm talking about. I do both, so I'm just trying to give helpful hints as I think about them. But we are in single player right now. So, okay, we made the spark powder. Oh, and we have 3 more of those. Let's go ahead and put some spark powder in here. So we've got the spark powder, and this is the metal. You can also make gasoline by using these hides and oil that you can harvest from certain things and make gasoline to power other things. But that'll be another day or later. Okay, light fire. Now we're starting to smith the metal. And we're gonna need, I think, 5 metal. Was it 5? Let's look. We need... Yep, yes, 5 metal ingots to make the smithy. And we're actually using the forge, and I think I accidentally called that a smithy. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to put some more into the weight. And yes, it is easy to get that encumbered. You're probably looking at it like, you want to be able to carry 821 pounds? Well, yes, I do. Okay. And I've got 821 oxygen. Let's go ahead and put 1 more into... I have put some into stamina. Let's go ahead and do 1 more. You want to be able to run away from things and not run out of stamina. If you run out of stamina, they will catch you, because it seems to me that the dinosaurs in the game that would chase you don't run out of stamina. You just have to outrun them. and get out of their aggro range. Or aggression range, however you want to call that. You see that I chose the raft. That's another thing we need to focus on making. You would want to. Definitely. Let me see, I have 135. Let's go ahead and... This is for cold areas. You definitely don't want to wear it, this gear in hot areas. Clearly, it's for armor or whatever you would like to call that. So let's see, I need the crossbow. We'll take you. Stone, wood frame. Oh, see, and this is something right here. I didn't take any window frames. So are you sure you want to learn this engram along with its prerequisites? And like I was saying yesterday, there are prerequisites when you start learning things. You know, sometimes, of course, you're going to miss things like I did, or you're going to be like, well, I'm not concerned with that now. I want more, you know, tools, or I want this saddle instead. Things like this are going to happen. So yes, we're going to go ahead and take that. Water jar, we'll take that. We do have a water skin, but here's the difference. The water jar, you don't lose water from it. The water skin, you will lose water from it. So we are taking the water jar. Now we have 11 left. Let's see, can we take anything? Yes, we'll take this. All right. And for those of you who didn't watch yesterday and don't know, my character's hair, when you first spawn in the game, it's your head is shaved. So her hair is growing out, and eventually in my Let's Play, you know, these explanations, we will make some scissors and cut her hair, because eventually we'll need to. It is a survival game. Okay, let's see. How many has it made? It has made 9. So now we can go ahead and make this, the smithy. Alright, where are you? Maybe we cannot. Wait, there it is. Make 1. It says we can craft 2. Always be careful when you're doing this, because especially when you're so limited on your, right now, like how I am, because there's no storage, so I'm trying not to carry that much around. Be careful when you press R2 that you don't have like a twitchy finger that tells it to make 2. Sometimes you'll do it and you'll notice, and you can tell it to stop, with which, you know, there was that circle with the line through it. And other times you won't notice, and it'll be like, wait, where did all my stuff go? Oh, great, I have 2 of these items and I only needed 1. So you'll see again on the ground, this is why you have to have floors. We'll go ahead and put this way. And no, I don't want the walls, I don't want a ceiling, because this is not going to be permanent. So now I have this. And this is, you can make armor in here for armor. I just took those. Navigation, you can make a compass, which this compass is helpful. Later on, there's another compass that actually is a digital compass that is extremely helpful. Structures, metal. This is, you know, right now, that is one of the things that you can make in here. Weapons. This is what I'm after. Melee. See, now I can do the pickaxe, the metal pickaxe, which you'll actually get more metal using this. The hatchet, of course, their duration, or durability. Their durability is better. You do, however, have to fix them inside this every time. So you'll take it out of your inventory, put it in, fix it, put it back on. And let's see. So ranged. Crossbow. I need 7 ingots. And with... what's some miscellaneous? Yeah, we're not going to do that one right now. The scissors. Okay, so that's 8 and 16. Oh my goodness, we may not do that one. So we need 26 ingots altogether. And right now, how many do I still have? 5. Well, we should be okay. And we'll go ahead and put this in there, and we will put the wood in there. the hide in there. Let's see, what else do we... Let's go ahead and put this in there. And what else do I need for those things? Weapons. Melee. Oh, yay! We can make this one. Let's make it. Craft 1. We still need ingots for that one. But let's take you. What we're going to do is, one of the things you'll learn, maybe early on, maybe not. Don't just ever get rid of the stone one you made because, yeah, there's going to be times where you may or may not die, and you may or may not be able to get back to your body. And what I mean by that is you're trying to get back to your body and something along the way kills you again and you can't get back to your body. It kills you. At that point, your stuff is gone. So that's on your body. Not all of your things, just everything that was on your body. So what you want to do is, when you replace something, or as you get enough materials, maybe make a spare set. That way it's not as crushing to you if and when that happens. I should just say when. Inevitably it happens. Maybe to someone like me. Who knows? Meaning, you know, you just are like loving the whole game and you're not paying attention and yeah, something gets you on your way to getting back to your body. Let's see. Sometimes there's a beehive over here, so we need to be careful. I don't see it, but it could be on the other side. I'm checking because I don't want to irritate them. No, yay, okay. See how we're getting way more metal now that we're using a metal pickaxe? So that's where it also pays to upgrade. It always pays to upgrade. You always need stone, you always need wood. Okay. Boy, that one lasted a while. I apologize. Alright, so we are going back and we're putting these in. We are going to get these going. And the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you again in the Mortar and Pestle how to make what you need to start taming. So let's go ahead and put, now we have 263. Sweet. Okay. Alright, so here's the Mortar and Pestle. This is again how you make the narcotics that tame. There are passive tames and there are this kind of tame that you do. So basically in the Mortar and Pestle, here is what it is. It's called the narcotic. You use narco berries and spoiled meat. That's how come when there's carcasses all over the place, it pays to, you know, harvest them. Or, you know, the meat that you carry on your body that you may not have cooked yet, you know, let that spoil or separate it. You can separate it into piles and it'll spoil faster if you don't have access to these carcasses. So basically it takes 5 of those narco berries and 1 meat. So now we have to start harvesting. And in the single player game, I have everything set up as high as possible, I believe. So you'll see that it takes a lot of harvesting. So now, see, I just got 2. Oh, don't even come near me. Are you still mad at me? I didn't do anything to you. It's funny. It's like, you know, being afraid of a mouse. They're afraid of, oh, don't get away. Thing is that they knock you away and you can die. So here we are gathering, and what I'm going to go ahead and do now is, I believe it's been about 10 minutes or so on my video, so I am going to stop the video here. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, like, and follow me. My next video is going to be after I've gathered and created all the things to start taming. So, and our first tame is going to be... Thank you so much for watching today. Please like, subscribe, and follow me. There's going to be more content to come. Next video, we are going to start taming. Have a